Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at a featured app, which featured by me means almost nothing, but it's an app that I really like, that I really want people to get to use. It's a new social media, new social media app, and for me, I'm going to stop right here, for me to want to actually use another social media platform. That's a big deal, because I have hardly even used Twitter as it is. Every once in a while I use it. I use Facebook, but I mainly just use it to subscribe to funny pages, just to laugh at internet memes. So for me to want to use another social media platform is a big deal, I think. What is this app, huh? It's called Path. And what Path is it's kind of like a more private Facebook, if you want to call it that. And it's an extremely well put together, all around just pleasant app to use. So let's take a look at it, and I'll stop yapping and let you take a look at the actual app. So, given the insane popularity of my YouTube channel, for me to feature an app, it's a huge deal. And if you couldn't tell, that was laden with so much sarcasm. Hey, maybe one day, right? But anyway, so what is Path? Path is a more private version of Facebook, like I said in the intro. It's kind of got a bubbly, I don't want to say bubbly, but just kind of a smooth, it almost reminds me of Google Plus, honestly, the interface. As you can see here, the profile picture is more of like a circular thing, circular shape instead of a square. Big deal, right? It's a change of a shape. But one of the coolest things, and it's probably part marketing, is Path apparently tries to, how do I word this, link with the people who you care about. And again, that's probably some of just their marketing, because it sounds like it is. But I have to say, if I could get more people into it, I really like it. Because let's be honest here, I have, 300 or 400 Facebook friends. Out of the people I regularly talk to, I have maybe, 10, 15. And then people that I actually know, good 150 people, 200 people that I actually know, and we're lumping in 20, 30, 40 relatives, give or take. I don't count my relatives, sorry, like I don't number them off. And then you have your close group of friends. And that number could vary between anybody. I mean, it could be anywhere from one person all the way to 20 close friends. It really depends on who you are, what you do, what you like to do, what you consider a close friend. The Path app, I just can't think of a way to describe it except for fun to use. And I wish that more people would use it, because it really is fun to use. I just love the interface of it. It's very springy, springy is a good way to describe it. Very clean, very clean. Very easy on the eyes, very pleasurable to use. It's not one of those apps that's kind of clunky. It's very simple. You have 3 screens. You have your activity screen, which is mainly, adding friends, people who've accepted you as their friends. Then you have your moments, which you could consider your timeline from Facebook. And it's really cool because it's all time coordinated. As you can see on the right over here, it's kind of scrolling as I go up and down. The clock, which is to the minute, kind of tells you what's going on, which is pretty cool, I think. Not that it necessarily matters, but it's attention to detail, which I appreciate. And then to your right, you have your friends, which you can see I have so many who have used Path so far. But then again, I just got it a couple days ago. But it's, again, simple, but really cool. Now, why does any of this matter? Why would I want another social media platform? Well, while you have Path to use as its own entity and as its own social media platform, you can link it with Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, and Tumblr. I would imagine very soon they're going to be linking it with Instagram, because that's a huge, social media app, website, whatever. So you have 5 main options. If you hit the little plus sign on the bottom left of your screen, you have picture, which obviously you take a picture, share a picture that you've already taken, edit a picture, and you can add different effects, because we can never just have a standard picture anymore. You have check-in, which is actually very accurate in determining where you are, what's around you, and it's kind of a neat little interface when you do check in somewhere. Then you have music, which is one of the coolest features, I think, because not only can you share music, but you can also share movies and books. And when I say share, I don't mean give to people. I mean you can share with people that you're listening to this song or watching this movie or, you know, reading this book if you want to share that, I guess. And it's cool because I was listening to Daft Punk's new song the other day, Get Lucky, and I said, hey, that's a pretty brand new song, let's see if they've got it in there. And sure enough, I searched it and it was in there, and I shared it with the one person I have added on Path. Well, I guess two now. The fourth option, quote. It's just like a status or a thought, whatever you want to call it. You have your options to say who you're with, which will scroll through your address book, your contacts, or the people that are your friends. Or you can just enter in their own name. And then you can choose where you're at. It defaults to BFE, which is kind of funny. I'll let you determine what that is. And then as you can see on the bottom here, you can choose to share it on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Foursquare, respectively, of course. You can choose one, you can choose none, you can choose all four, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Or you can lock it and keep it on just your own path. Again, if you have enough people that use it, it's cool. I really want more people to use this because it's put together so much better than the Facebook app or the Twitter app. Not that those are bad, but this one's just so good. My favorite feature of Path is the messaging. And I want, if you're watching this, anybody involved with Path, please hear me out. I want this to be integrated with SMS. It's a big deal, maybe a big feat, but I absolutely love the interface of the messaging. It's awesome. It's just clinging and it's fun and it's vibrant. Maybe not everybody likes that, but I do. I love it. I love the ability to send these cool little custom stickers and I guess check-ins if people really want to know where I am. That's kind of interesting if you're talking to somebody, you know, one-on-one. It's basically like Facebook messaging. It's private messaging. You can visit somebody else's path, and it's just like visiting someone else's page, just a little more simplistic. All you do is you just tap their name and hit visit, and it'll tell you the moments that they've had. And you know, it's like looking at someone's profile. It's more like looking at their activity, really. And then you have their shop where you can buy their custom stickers. I'm not really keen on filters for photos too. I'm not keen on buying someone's, you know, stickers for conversations. I can't see many people actually doing that. If there's another way to support the developer, I would totally do it. So what is Path available on? Well, it's available on Android and iPhone, iOS, both tablets and phones alike. There's no computer app, or desktop app, program, website, whatever. I really hope they do make that, but I understand why not, because it's focused more on, you know, locations and stuff like that. But just to help spread it out, you know, get more people using it, I think a desktop application would be crucial, because, you know, some of my friends don't have smartphones or do, and, you know, they don't want to be checking in and whatever. It's a cool way to keep in touch. Well, there you have it. There's a look at Path, one of the best social media apps, platforms, whatever you want to call it, in my opinion. You know, I really do think that they're onto something here, these developers. It's clean, it's simple, it does what it's supposed to do very well, it's quick, it integrates with everything else that you use, the major things you use very well, and it does what it says it's going to do very easily. I mean, it's not a difficult app to use, it's super simple. Let me know what you think. I really want to know what people think of this. Am I crazy? Am I the only one who thinks this is kind of cool? It's going to be different at first, and I'll be honest, when I first got it, I uninstalled it, but then I was like, hang on, let's just give it a try. You know, these developers work hard to make this up. Let's give it a try. And here I am making a video about a featured app that, again, featured, but here I am making a video about it, you know, taking some time out of my day, because I really do think it's worth sharing. So let me know what you think. Put those comments down below. I really want to hear what people think about this. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully I've turned you on to a nice new social media app, and we can get these guys moving in the right direction, because I'd love to see them a little bit bigger than they are now. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you later.